Range Rover Sport SV revealed as most powerful Land Rover ever. P550e plug-in hybrid replaces P440e, has more power. High-end audio system integrates speakers into front seats. Updated infotainment user interface. The new Range Rover Sport is situated securely in the former camp. It delivers a tremendous breadth of capabilities. It's smooth and luxurious, plus it's entertaining from behind the wheel. It's also impressive when the pavement ends, an area in which some of its competitors can't keep up. Interior door handles that are somewhat difficult to reach is one of our few complaints. Drivers who would prefer a greater emphasis on a particular attribute might consider other options. The standard Range Rover is even more cosseting. The Porsche Cayenne and Maserati Grecale are better drivers SUVs. And off-road enthusiasts will find serious capability in the Land Rover Defender or Rivian R1S. That said, the Range Rover Sport has undeniable style, even more so than some of these rivals, but that panache is reflected in its price tag. In its entry-level trims, the 2024 Range Rover Sport isn't actually very sporty, but the new range-topping SV version promises to be a proper high-performance SUV. A 626 HP V8, the most powerful engine ever fitted in a Land Rover, is at the core of the 2024 Range Rover Sport SV's abilities, but that's only the start. With hydraulically interlinked air suspension and optional 23-inch carbon fiber wheels, handling should be superb. Available Brembo carbon ceramic brakes will likely deliver impressive stopping power. Aggressive air intakes and a carbon fiber hood further distinguish the SV from other Range Rover Sport models. Although the Range Rover Sport SV was announced for 2024, the entire production run this year was pre-sold to select Land Rover clients. Thus, if you're not one of those privileged few, you'll have to wait until 2025 to get behind the wheel. The Range Rover Sport's available plug-in hybrid powertrain is impressive, but it's perhaps only a stepping stone to what's next from Land Rover, an all-electric Range Rover Sport. The automaker is working to transition to full electrification and is said to have several new EVs in the works. Among these are the Range Rover Sport and the classic Range Rover. These models are expected to arrive for 2025 or 2026. Every 2024 Range Rover Sport comes equipped with front automatic emergency braking, rear cross-traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, and adaptive cruise control. A 360-degree camera is also standard, helping to ease daily parking maneuvers or navigate obstacles on a trail. As standard, the Range Rover Sport features a digital gauge display measuring 13.7 inches. The infotainment touchscreen is 13.1 inches diagonally, and for 2024 is loaded with the newest version of Land Rover's Pivi Pro user interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included. A head-up display and digital rear-view mirror are optionally available. 3 Sound S